As a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. Welcome to the Daily Genius. I am Dr. Will. Welcome into the nation, wherever you are in the world. I hope that your day is off to a blessed day. For those of you that are watching outside the nation, when I talk about the nation, I'm talking about our private Facebook group. So if you haven't joined our private Facebook group, simply go to Facebook, look up Genius Nation. It's a free group of over 1,000 entrepreneurs, business leaders, consultants, speakers, authors, just individuals that want to maximize their light. So when I say welcome to the nation, that's what I'm talking about. Genius Nation, our private Facebook community. So today I wanted to do something different. So hopefully it works. I'm holding my phone because I wanted to share with you my morning routine as it relates to my mental morning routine, what I do every single morning to kind of get my mindset going, to kind of get me ready for the day. So I start here. I call this my wall of inspiration. So I start over here in the corner. I have my one of my favorite poems that I say, and it simply says, "Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. It knows it must outrun the fastest lion, or it will be killed. Every morning in Africa, a lion wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the slowest gazelle, or it will starve. It doesn't matter whether you're the lion or a gazelle. When when the sun comes up, you better be running." And then I have what I call my power words. And so I stand here and I recite my power words, and my power words are energy, ambition, faith, focus, dominate, legacy, billionaire, responsibility, genius, create, manifest, peace, tranquility. And then I go over to what I call my life manifesto. And these are things that I say to myself every single morning to get my day going, to get my mind in the right frame. So my life manifesto simply says, I am love, I am happy, I am content, I am creator, I am abundance, I am the number one personal development coach in the world, I am everything, and I am nothing. And so at the highest apex of who I am, this is who I want to be. I want to be love. I want to be happy. I want to be content. I want to be creator. I want to be abundance. I am the number one personal development coach in the world. I am everything and I am nothing. And so when I say this, when I do these I am statements, every day I get an opportunity to manifest. So for instance, if a certain situation comes up with money, I remind myself, Will, don't worry about it because you are abundance. So whatever you need to create, because I'm creator, and whatever you need to manifest, you're going to be able to do that because that's who you are. I'm not looking for abundance. I am abundance. I am creator. So whatever I need to manifest or create, I'm going to end up doing it because that's who I am. Right? So that's my life manifesto. Then I have this scripture up here. It says, may the Lord give you increase more and more, you and your children. May you be blessed by the Lord who made heaven and earth. And so I just keep going around. Show you guys this. Hope the light doesn't mess up. So I have some other statements here. I'll read those to you. It says, how many people did you contact today? How are you earning money today? How did you inspire or serve today? Then I have building a million a month company. This is our goal. This is our focus as a company. So there's 6 things that you need to do. So I just quote these things to myself. Number 1, you need to build your brand. You need to eliminate efficiencies in your operations. You need to optimize the user experience. Keep an eye out for secondary audiences and alternative uses. Nurture brand advocates. know the difference between investment and expense. So I keep that on my wall to help me focus on what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. Then I have my happiness manifesto. So my happiness manifesto says, I am happy. I am 100% responsible for my happiness. I choose to be happy every day in every way. I will protect my happiness, but never justify my happiness. If someone or something doesn't honor my happiness, I will remove myself. I love me the most. And I worked on that happiness manifesto for about a year. I worked on that manifesto for about a year. That simple statement, that small statement, I worked on it. I looked at my life, looked at what I wanted to be committed to, and I ended up landing on that statement right there. The next statement that I have is, and this may sound morbid to some people, but literally this gives me focus and it gives me motivation and ambition. It's my obituary. And it simply says, Dr. Will Moreland, born and raised in Compton, California. Dr. Will was a husband, father, grandfather, mentor, and friend, a philanthropist, and a global citizen, an accomplished thought leader that traveled the world to impact, inspire, and influence others. He is a best-selling author of over 150 books that are read throughout the world. Dr. Will considered the world his playground and loved meeting people. His love for travel developed while serving in the United States Army. As founder of Moreland Training and Associates, the #1 company for culture impact, the company has supported over 10,000 organizations to create work environments that are diverse, inclusive, and fun. Dr. Will was passionate about youth development and donated over 600 million to support youth development around the world. Dr. Will leaves a host of family and friends that loved him. And so that obituary is my commitment of what I do every single day. I'm living in such a way that when I die, I want my family to just be able to take this obituary, and this is the actual obituary that they use at my funeral. So it keeps me focused. It lets me know what I'm working toward, what I should be doing on an everyday basis. And then lastly, I come over here. I got two other statements. And this one says, and Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me and that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. So God granted him what he requested. And then the last statement says, ambitious urgency. And so this year, this was my phrase. Every year I have a term, a word, or a phrase. And this year it was ambitious urgency. And so ambitious is having or showing a strong desire and determination to succeed. Urgency, the word urgency comes from the Latin urgi, which means press or drive. And so this year I wanted to make sure that I was very intentional and that I was moving with a sense of ambition and urgency. So this is how, oh, and then I have one more statement that I say here. It says, bet before I go, I put 1 billion on the board. So for those of you that have been following me, you know, one of my goals is to become Compton's first billionaire. So these are statements that I have around my office, and I think you should always create for you a space, if you can, that just when you walk in, it inspires you, it moves you, it motivates you, it gets you going. So when I walk into my office every single morning, these are the quotes that I say to myself. So I hope you have something. I hope you have something like this, or you can create something like that. Just something that inspires you, something that moves you, right? Something that moves you, something that keeps you in focus. So every single morning, I come into my office, and this is how I start off my day. So I hope this gave you a little bit more insight. Hope it gives you some ideas for you to do for your office or for your life. Hope you go out there and have an amazing day. Today it's Friday. Is today Friday? Yep. Today is Friday. So I'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Genius. All right, everyone. Have a fantastic day.